Hey there everybody, Decaff here from YSFlightHeadquarters.com, and today we are continuing with part 3 of our Google Sketchup to YSFlight transformation series. We are getting ready to make our mesh very pretty today. So last time we got rid of all the material properties and cleaned up our model, combining things, getting rid of parts and features that weren't going to work well with us, or it would be a pain in the neck to try to fix. Today we're going to make our mesh nice and smooth and pretty. Now, I don't know if some of you have maybe hit the set smooth button and tried to make these nice and smooth, but there's some tricks and things here that I want to talk to you about when making things smooth. Let me show you what happens when you take any old mesh and just hit set smooth. Oh my goodness, what just happened? Yeah, this is not looking very nice, and in fact this is because of a thing called normals. Now, I've talked about normals when we talk about transparencies and things like that in the past, but normals define how a object or a mesh is viewed from. If we go into edit mode here and go over to the far right, we have a draw normal and draw v-normal option here. Now, draw v-normal displays the normals at vertices, and draw normals displays the normals at faces. If we click v-normal here, look at how this is all chaotic. We have things going every which way. It's just not pretty at all. Yeah, this is just not what we want. So we have two options available to us. We can go in and get rid of all of the faces in here and replace them very carefully with new faces and hope that they work out properly. Now, I have done that for entire models before, and by hand that can take a long time, and it will take a lot of effort, and it's just not worth it because there is a very simple shorthand shortcut keystroke thing that makes me love Blender. Really straightforward, simple. Select everything, hit Control N, and you recalculate the normals to the outside. And look at that. That is so pretty. Oh my goodness, that is so much better. But there's still some places in here, particularly where we combined our nose sections, that aren't looking too pretty like the rest of our model. And that mainly comes into play with doubles. Now, a double occurs when we combine two meshes right next to each other and they happen to share the same points. Now, what happens here is we have a line coming in on this side and we have a line coming in on this side. If we go into vertex mode, we can see that one vertice controls that side and another vertice controls the other side. And what we can do here is select everything and hit W, remove doubles, remove one vertice, and we can see that it became slightly better there, but only at one point. So what we're going to do is wherever we see this problem, we're going to hit W, remove doubles, and remove all of the doubles in that area. Really easy way to make things nice and pretty, and it really saves a lot of time hunting down the doubles because we can just see it right here with everything. And everything looks very nice. Oops, we have a couple pieces down here. Remove doubles. And this might introduce a couple of weird shading things, but it's much preferred to what we had before. So what we are going to want to do is go through our entire model and shade away, making this nice and smooth, and recalculating all the normals to the outside. Okay, we are back, and there's some things that I've come into contact with that I want to talk to you guys about, because you may come to these points and say, oh no, what am I doing wrong? And the truth of the matter is, you're doing nothing wrong, but I will show you how to fix these guys. So whenever we have things coming together at really sharp angles, whether it be a very concave angle or a very convex angle, and in the case of this angle right there, we get some weird things with shading. Simply put, there's a very easy way to fix this, and it involves separating out the faces. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at this from the top down, and we're going to focus just on these guys back here. And I'm going to go to the face mode and the non-look-through mode, and I'm going to just select all the faces that I can see. Now notice that this only affects the top faces, none of the bottom ones are selected. I'm going to hit P and separate those out, and immediately you see that's nice and smooth now. But if we look here at the bottom, this is still not smooth. Well, this is because I'm still in edit mode on this particular piece. So what I'm going to do is exit out of edit mode, and oh hey look, the mesh just updated. And now I can combine both pieces back together again, all nice and pretty, and we are all set to go. Now, what did I actually just do here? What I did is I added in doubles at all the overlapping vertices. So if I selected everything again, hit remove doubles, I'm pretty much right back where I was to begin with. So doubles can be advantageous if applied correctly at sharp edges. Other places where we don't have sharp edges, like up here, we don't want them at all. So you're going to want to keep using these techniques and processes over and over again for the rest of the model, and when everything is all smoothed out, you'll be ready for the next step. So I hope you have a easy time with this. If you have any questions about it, go ahead and throw me a comment down below. I'll be happy to talk to you guys about it. Until the next video, have fun.